Hey, happy Sunday everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another video, and what I want to talk for today's subject is the ecosystem. Now, with both of the major mobile OS platforms, one of the big arguments that you hear quite a bit is this ecosystem. Whether it's Google, Android, and Chrome OS, or if it's, Apple and iOS, people tend to talk about the ecosystem and how it works out for them. Now, here's my argument back to a lot of people who just love to rip apart each other's ecosystem and just kind of go off key. And I'm going to put it in a perspective for a lot of people out there. Basically, it's whichever one works for you. That's the simplest answer, right? End video right here. Let me elaborate a little bit. Okay, so for a lot of you guys know that I myself am immersed in the Google, Chrome OS, Android ecosystem, okay? So everything pretty much works seamlessly for me. And I've seen a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of people post things about it. Those that are immersed in the Apple ecosystem, when they come over to try Android, everything just gets them flustered and they don't like it. And that's totally fine. It's all about preferences, right? But when they go off to say like it's a fact that if you try to use the Google ecosystem, you're going to have headaches, I'm here to say that they're entirely wrong about that. Really, it's a learning curve, right? Within everything. Like if you were someone who came from a dumb phone to an iPhone and started buying all Apple products, it's going to be a learning curve for you to learn how to use and to synchronize your ecosystem so everything plays well with each other. And the same thing is said about Google, Chrome OS, and Android. Even though on the Google side there's more names than on Apple, doesn't mean necessarily you're going to have a tragic time with it. So for you guys know I use an Android device. I also use Android TV. And for computing, I use my Chromebook. And all of them seamlessly play well with each other, and even Google Home. So all of it plays well with each other. I use it all, and I don't have any issues at all making everything play well with each other. Using Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, to even synchronizing everything with Google Drive, so all my stuff are backed up to Google Drive and accessible on multiple different platforms. So whether it's on my smartphone, on a tablet, on my Chromebook, it's accessible. Using music, like Google Play Music, synchronized across all my devices, including my Android TV. Movies that I buy from Google Play Movies, I can grab them all throughout everything else. Files shared, pictures backed up to Google Photos. The works. It just seamlessly works for me. Now, I can sit here and tell you how easy it is to do all this, but I've been avidly using this for years. Whereas someone was to come fresh into it, of course, it will be a learning curve. And so that is my main point in this video, is that when it comes to the ecosystem, one does not trump the other. One is not easier than the other. It's all a learning curve. You can argue for argument's sake that, well, iOS is much more easier. Apple's ecosystem is much more easier because you could do this, 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 and this. It's still a learning curve from someone who jumps into it. The same as someone who jumps into the Google ecosystem, it's going to be a learning curve for them. They're going to have to learn how to do things that are somewhat different from the other platform. And that's really what it's all about. So that's pretty much it for my rant video. If you guys enjoyed what I have to say about this, drop a like to let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me which ecosystem you found easier to learn to use and why, to share with everybody else. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you have not, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Aloha.